Oh, good evening, team. How are we doing? Welcome to our live show. And I'm just pre-warning everybody. I was recording a show the other night using the internet, and it stopped halfway through. So anything could happen. Our friends at Virgin Media, who should sponsor this podcast, may screw us all over again. So you've all been warned. But anyway, how is everybody doing? Let's get this all sorted out. Let's get the old chat box up, shall we? Where is everybody? Showed it up there, although it's tiny. But yeah, so welcome to our live recording of this podcast. If you're listening to this on your run, thank you very much for taking us out with you. How are you doing? Have you just done a big race like everybody at the weekend, last few weekends? Or have you still got one to come? Was you in Amsterdam? Maybe you got Valencia at the end of the year. Let me know how you're all doing. I'm keen to know, people. I'm keen to know. What have I got to tell you? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I was back in the gym today. Shoes. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention the Brooks Glycerine Max 2. I was talking to somebody, a client earlier about it. That's what I'm going to say. Some stuff, some other bits and bobs we've got. Again, not sure whether I can say with embargoes and things like that. I do have a very cool shoe, which I'm so excited about, but I don't want to tell you. I could tell you because it's not under embargo, but I want to save it for the video. I'm so happy with myself, like on another level, happy with myself. Is there ever a shoe purchase that you've had that you're just so happy with yourself? Let me know. So yeah, I've got that. What videos we got this week? Let's have a look. Should we have a look? Thanks very much, by the way, for all the kind words about the Chicago weekend video. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. We got like a running shoes to buy, I would say, towards the end of the year on the cheap is what we've got coming. That's a video we've got coming on Wednesday. And Saturday is probably going to be the shoe that I'm like really happy about, although it may be another shoe that I'm waiting to know whether I can put the video out on. So you'll just have to wait and see what happens on Saturday with that. It depends whether I'm signed off to allow a video to like go out. Basically, this is a problem. We've got embargoes and stuff. So it could be one of two videos on Saturday. Is my point. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at on the channel. Back running. Filmed a good video about getting back into running training after a marathon. That's coming out in a couple of weeks. I think you'll like that. Talking about the steps that I do, sort of how I get back into it, and the sort of week by week process that I use to sort of pick things back up again after a big block. So there, that's coming on the channel. Yeah, it's kind of exciting, really. If you haven't signed up for the Christmas run, make sure you do that. That's on the website under the events. And while you're there, make sure you sign up for the National Running Show. Saturday rave run. Get involved. And if you haven't voted yet, I think the vote's still open. You can vote for us on the Running Industry Awards under Community Campaign, I think it is. Can't remember. So yeah, let me know. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all the admin done. Has anybody else got any admin that I need to know about? Oh, according to my watch, rest and exercise. You had a relaxing day and did some exercise. I did some boxing and some strength upper. A low stress day with physical activity is good for your well-being. You're welcome. So that's a bit of a hero move. So fire in your questions, whether it be coaching, whether it be running shoes. I want to show you something. Hang on. Just got to move the shoe first. Just move that. Yeah, stay there. Sorry if you're on the pod, but what do you think of this? Look. What do we think? Look. Oh, look at that. It's in. Looks good, doesn't it? I'm holding up, if you're listening to some pod, my number and its medal. It's now in the frame. It's going to go up. Again, you can't see, but above that London one is like the same thing for New York and Berlin. So let me know if you like that or not. There we go. It's all going on. 40 runs. Okay, team. Let's dive in, shall we, to the comments. How are we all doing? Oh, big shout out to Ian Carnegie. I put it on my Instagram. And by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me at FORDY_runs. He ran, so I coach him. He ran a sub 5 hour marathon. It's taken him 10 years, 14 attempts to do it. We'd planned this, I would say, Ian, that's fair, isn't it? We planned to do this. He did Leeds earlier in the year, done a great job there, but we planned to run under 5 at this marathon. And he smashed it. So proud of you, mate. Really, really. I'm proud of all my clients, actually. They've all done incredibly well. Again, if you're interested in coaching, please email hello@fordyruns.com. Yeah, do it now. I'd like really do it now. If you've got something in the spring or you want something longer term, so working with Ian while now. So yeah, just get that in ASAP in terms of the coaching, please, if you want some help. Thank you very much, Gary. Good evening, everybody. I'm just going to say that. Andrew, did I see the prototype of the Pro 5? Are we talking, Andrew, the Saucony Endorphin Pro 5? Or are we talking about the Adidas Pro 5? Can you let me know? I have seen both, by the way. So just clarify for that, and we'll carry on talking about that one. Robert's asking, the Puma Max Nitro, is it okay for daily runs? It certainly is. It's a good shoe. And it sort of kicked off that Supermax stack shoe, let's call it. And I think I've invented something. I've invented an own class of shoe there, Supermax. You're welcome, by the way, anybody else who uses that. The Supermax shoe, when I talk about that, I'm talking like Mag Max, Glycerin Max to a degree. Definitely Vomero Premium, those sort of shoes. Cheers, everybody. They put those sort of premium foams in bigger stack shoes. And I think Puma should be heralded as the champions of that. They pioneered that. So well done them. And by the way, this has got nothing to do with what you're talking about, Robert. This is how my brain works, my neurodivergent brain. Has anybody watched Slow Horses? I'm like addicted to it. I've got 20 minutes left on the finale of season 3. And that's all I'm thinking about while I'm sitting here. Just pre-warned. Let me know if anyone else has watched it. But yeah, definitely the the Mag Max, 100%, Robert. Daily shoe. Great shoe. Fantastic shoe, in fact. Super comfortable. Do loads in it. Dennis is off to Valencia. Funny enough, I was just on with 2 clients who are doing Valencia this weekend, last super half. I didn't realise it was a super half, Dennis. He's got the Boston 12s and the Hyperion Max 2. And he's found them both a little firm. They are 2 firm shoes. Are the Speed 5s a little softer? They are. Yes, they are. The Boston 12 and the Hyperion Max 2. They are 2 firm shoes you got there, brother. But let us know how you get on in the old super half. Anyone else going out there? Oh, another hero's in the house. Another client of mine, Lee. Absolutely smashed his PB at Yorkshire. Well done, mate. Great job. Really, really good job there. Really proud of you. It's not easy, you know. It's not easy at all. Juggling, you know, and everybody on here will be the same. Juggling life, work, and then, you know, training for these events. It's hard. It's bloody hard, you know. And as a coach, you know, it's great to work with people like that. It really is, like people like Lee and Ian, you know, who really go for it. It's fantastic. It really is. Very lucky. Oh, this tea's lovely. I don't know if I've got, feels like I've got hay fever. How can you have hay fever in November? Bet you're glad you went for Chicago rather than Cape Town. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this Cape Town business. Yeah, I don't know. I feel sorry for everybody out there. I know they now I might be wrong here, and I probably am. They changed They were going to give nobody refunds when I first saw it, and then I think they changed. They definitely changed their mind. I think I've got that right. Somebody let us know in the comments what exactly is going on. But where that leaves them in terms of the adverts, I think they'll probably have to do another go at it to get signed off, right? So it's a bit of a shame. Feel sorry for everybody going out there. Feel sorry for the organisers. Not, but something just don't seem right. Something's not stacking up. But we shall see. Evening, Chris, Mark. Did the Great South run yesterday? Weather was awful. It's always awful at that race. That's why I've never done it. And I'm usually not here. P.S. You should get the Adidas Pro 4s. How did I get on with the Adidas Pro 4s? Okay, good question, Mark. And actually, you're going to like it. This week's vlog, this week's weekly video, I do touch on that. I do talk about the Pro 4s. So if you don't mind hanging on till then, yeah, I do speak about how the Pro 4s, the Adidas Pro 4s, performed in the Chicago Marathon. I think, you know, the time speaks for itself. I definitely made the right call, but I'll go into a little bit more detail about that on Sunday's video. But thanks for the question, Mark, and well done at the weekend. Okay, Andrew, I just got the Prime Strung 3. They are fantastic. I use them quite a lot in my Chicago Marathon training. Good shoe. It was the shoe that I sort of ended up going for when I wanted to do, you know, the 20 miles that I was doing runs, and I do a fair amount of them 18 miles with quite a heavy load of goal pace in them. That was a shoe that really worked for me, and it shouldn't have worked for me really on paper. It should be so bloody unstable for me, but it does. It's a great shoe. I don't know whether they're getting discounted, but if you can pick them up on a discount, it's not a bad shout. Oh, this is pretty cool. Look. Good evening from, good afternoon from Ohio. Raced his goal half. This is Matt. And missed my PR, but very pleased. 1:36. Well done, mate. Reigned the whole race. Jesus. Well done, brother. Go again. What shoe was you in? Let us know. Okay. Nick, evening, Chris. It's dark outside. Looking for a head torch. My one is a big old battery. Something a little bit sort. Yeah, the Petzl ones. PTZEL. Amazon, job done. Let's have a look. PETZEL. 1 second, because I'm a hero. I'll find it for you. There's one on Amazon. It's pretty good. 1 sec, bro. I'll get it for you. Because I'm a legend. My girls have been on this computer and completely mucked it up. Cancel, get rid of that. Right, Petzl. Boom. This one here. Job done. Not over the top. Here we go. I was just going to put it in here for you, Nick. It's easy. That's why. This is the great thing about this. Petzl torch. Check that out. Well, I feel like she's got the heating on. I'm the first one to know. But yeah, get your lights on, people. It is important. Was your framed number off Etsy? It wasn't off Etsy. I don't know the name of the company. I can find out for you, but no, it wasn't off of Etsy. He's talking about this, by the way. Again, just holding it up on the pod. Anybody see that? No. The London one behind me is of my own doing. Obviously, it's hard to find someone who, without paying £3,000, can frame 6 medals and that sort of stuff. I struggle with that, so I bought that one myself. I think I just got that from like Dunelm Mill or whatever they're called, and whacked that in there. But these are from a company, but I don't know who. I can find. Yeah, Gavin. Yeah, no, it's literally just a frame. It's just a frame with like that gap on the side, and you stick your medal in there. It's quite, they're nice, you know. Oh, so Andrew's come back about the Pro. Yeah, yes, I have seen the Pro 5. Looks kind of interesting. The foam's the most interesting thing on that shoe, I think. I can see obviously the carbon running around the edge, but yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? The way they've done it. But I'm interested in the foam, what the foam makeup is. Whether it's the stuff that was in the what's it called? You know, the ultra shoe they had, Prime X Evo or whatever it was. It was something like that, innit? But yeah, I wonder if it's the same foam that's in there. But yeah, it looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool. Mark, hi Chris. Congratulations on your marathon. Thank you very much. Would you go for the New Balance SC Trainer V3 or Hyperion Max 2 for marathon training miles? Both shoes are on offer. I'd get the SC Trainer. Just make sure your size is bang on. Yeah, I'd go for the SC Trainer. I like that shoe, version 3. One sec. Oh, where's my oh. Told you, I don't know if it's a cold or whether I'm getting, or it's like hay fever. Should have got a tissue. I might have to jump and get a tissue in a minute. Okay, here we go. Hello from Atlanta. Here we go. This is cool. Ohio, now Atlanta. Placed a buddy to his first marathon yesterday in Chattanooga. Tuning in and taking a well break today. Well done you, mate, for pacing someone. That's pretty hardcore. I like it. Well done you, mate. And again, it's a bit of a shout out for anybody joining us now. Get your questions and comments in, whether you want to talk about running shoes, whether you want a coaching question or whatever it is. If you're new to the live stream, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the podcast, thank you. We say we put this out as a podcast as well. So thanks very much to everybody. Okay. John, your race number survived better than my one. It did on GSR. It fell apart after a mile. Yeah. I was very lucky. Because I knew I wanted to frame it, I took good care of it. I did the same with my London 45, which I've got over there as well. That's going to go in a frame with its medal because I like the medal. I like the gold medal that we got from the London Marathon events. So that's going to go in a frame as well. Looks kind of cool. Had to be seeing the A6 Wembley 10Ks just released in October. That I did see that. How much do they need to pay us to run around again? Yeah, I don't know the price of it. Yeah, but I saw that it moved to October. That makes sense to me. It makes it stand out a little bit differently, I would say. I'm glad they did that. I don't know if it clashes with anything. But I think no, October start is a good shout, actually. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Hopefully they make some changes. Talking about slow horses, did a slow horses 5K in London a couple of weeks ago for the launch of a new series, taking in some of the shooting locations. That'd have been pretty awesome. So if anybody's joining us, I am obsessed with it. There he is, Ian, in the house. Ian, we need to book a call, so make sure you do that for me, bro. 3-shoe rotation from 2025 for a spring marathon in 2026. 3-shoe rotation. Well, you could just buy one, which is the Mega Blast. Just put it out there, Gary. But no, I would probably go 3-shoe rotation. Does that include race day shoes? Let's actually not have race day shoe. What should we do? Shits and giggles, no race day shoe. I'll go Evo SL, Vomero Plus, and Mega Blast. That's probably where we go. According to Rich, Alex Yee is at the Valencia Super Half. He recommends checking out his YouTube channel. There you go. So go and check out Alex Yee's YouTube channel. Congratulations to some John. Got some Pro 4s on your advice and love them. I'm glad that works out for you. Thanks very much. HF Prepper, there are new colorways coming. Yes, there are new colorways coming of the Mega Blast soon. They are, yes. I don't have the exact date, but yes, there are. Oh, come on. Why's this one? Oh, it's come up. Chris, I think you would have PB'd in the Adidas Pro 3, your performance due to all your hard work trade. Thanks, John. Yeah, it's definitely, and this is the thing you got to remember, right? The shoes are great, and we love talking about shoes. We love geeking out about race day shoes. We love geeking about all sorts of running shoes here, especially this YouTube channel. But ultimately, the performance comes down to the athlete. Again, let's put my running coach hat on. Anybody who's new, I'm a qualified athletics and running coach. There is a difference. And also, it's interesting. I've seen a lot of people saying that they're getting qualified as running coaches. Check the actual qualification they're getting. All right. But yeah, with my coach's hat on, it's the people that I just put through to PB at, this weekend. I think we had 4 or 5 PBs in the marathon distance for people that I coach. None of that was down to their shoes. None of it. It was all down to the work that they'd done leading up to that training block and that training block. And it's the same for me. Okay. It's exactly the same for me. You guys know how hard I worked in the gym, how I worked on my nutrition, how hard I worked on doing certain sessions and things like that. Again, if you're not following me on Strava, head over to Strava and follow me. You can see the stuff that I've been doing. But yeah, it's all down to that. The shoes help on the day, but I still always go back to Casey Neistat, who ran a sub 3 in New York in a pair of Brooks, like banged up old pair of Brooks. Yeah, so yeah, and I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, John. Okay, Matt was wearing the Vaporfly 4 in his half, so that's good. That's cool. So yeah, he likes the old Vaporfly 4. Andrew got his Primex Strungs freeze for 175 quid. That's a good shout. 175 quid. Don't forget you can get 15% off of sports shoes if you're a FORDY RUNS Running Club member. And I'd sign up now because the prices go up in the new year. England Athletics have put all their prices up. Don't know why. They're not doing anything with the money that shoes for. So sign up and you get 15% off of sports shoes. And don't forget, if you're not an affiliate member with the club, there's a 10% code on our written reviews, which hasn't had many written reviews come out recently because we haven't had a hell of a lot of shoes in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I think the last sort of new shoe, I might be wrong now, was Mac X, whatever, something like that. The Mizuno. We've got shoes, but we can't talk about them. A bit annoying, isn't it? The good thing is as well, guys, don't forget you've got the running event in Texas coming out in a few weeks. So you're going to get a sneak peek to all the stuff that's coming in 2026. I've seen some of it. Looks pretty epic. Okay. Aero, Dan's massive congratulations on your PB. Thank you. I managed well myself. Between now and spring marathon, would you reckon a 5-10K improvement plan? Yeah, I would settle down. Again, the video that I've got coming out in terms of what to do after the marathon is quite useful, I think, for a lot of people. It kind of answers that sort of question. And then I would settle in for some 5K, 10K work. I'd really dial that in. Try and focus more on the intensity. Don't neglect the endurance side of things, but yeah, I'd really dial in some of those speedier sessions. Take you up to where your plan gets going. You can decrease your overall volume, but just really focusing on that intensity session by session is what I would do. And look to pick off maybe 1 or 2 races, but have fun at those races. Don't look to run times at those races. Just go there and go, you know what, I'm going to roll the dice today and go and have a good time. But you want to set yourself up well for the next training block, but you do need to recover from what you've done. That's the key to this. Yeah, don't just rush in and go, right, I'm going to go and do a 10K, 5, 10, 10K plan now. Make sure you recover. It's really important. Really, really important. Nobody cares on social media. All right. So just chill. Take your time. Great job in Chicago. Thanks, Eric. I really do appreciate it. Did you stop taking creatine prior to the marathon? If so, how long before? I hear about the possible water retention, so I wonder if I should cut it out. I didn't. I'm still taking it every day. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, 2 secs. Oh. If you're on the pod, I'm just getting a tissue because my nose is running. I wonder if I've got a cold. Always get a post-marathon lurgy. It's always quite fun. I'm going to do this off of a microphone, just in case anyone don't want to hear it. But yeah, no, I'm still taking creatine. I didn't stop. I actually took some out with me. I was taking it when I was out there. The only thing I didn't take on race day that I had been taking was the beetroot shots. And I'm still not 100% sure whether they make any difference or not. I just take them now. But yeah, no, I carried on taking the creatine. Still am. I've not seen touch wood, any downside to it yet. So, yeah, hope that helps. Ben, I've signed up for a half marathon in March. Any tips what to aim for? Currently running 30K a week. PB is 21:57 at the 5K. Half 1:54. What time should I aim for in the half? I would, well, I would be looking to somewhere under 150. I think that's a good shout. Try and get yourself under there. Yeah, try and get yourself under there, mate. Why not? See if you can progress. I don't know whether that time's progressed down or you're stagnant at that area. You know, like some people, they just keep hitting the same level and they're not progressing because they need a bit of structure, different sessions, variations, you know, a bit of guidance. But yeah, I would I'd look to try and move that down towards that below that 150. You know, again, don't rush with these goals. Just take a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. It's better to, instead of crashing down in terms of your times. Obviously, some people will do it, but it's nice to take a nice steady, because then on the way down, it means you're not taking a massive hit. You're controlling what you're doing, and then that reduces the risk of injury and things like that. Dave, what daily easy shoe would you recommend? It's just, by the way, anybody's got any questions, comments, get them in now, and I'll answer them. What easy day shoe would you recommend as part of marathon training, preferably at a decent price? The Vomero Plus, I think, is standalone one of the best shoes you can buy at the moment. £155. If you use my discount at sportshoes.com, you're going to get 15% off of that. So you're talking 130 something quid. Become a 40 Runs Club member, 20 something pound, no brainer. So yeah, the Vomero Plus is definitely the way to go. Definitely. Hi, Chris. Keen on a coach's view on this. I did the Great South Run yesterday. My heart rate averaged 188 for just over the hour. I'm 39 running, if that is excessive, maybe. Matt, what I would say to you, was you wearing a chest strap? Let me know. TK, congrats on Chicago. Thanks, guys. I'm returning from injury and working back to half marathon distance with my aim to run my first marathon in April, Manchester. Not very fast. Max 5-minute kilometers. Is a plated shoe worth it? Fast enough. Yeah, if you want to, why not? Absolutely, why not? But like I said earlier, it's the training that's going to make the difference, not the shoe. It's you as an athlete that's going to make the difference on the day, not the shoe. Yes, the shoe will make you feel like a hero, and yes, it has benefits. But ultimately, it's going to be down to you as an athlete and you in your training and how you apply yourself through that training block. Okay, so, but 100% go and get yourself a race day pair of carbon plated shoes. Why not? Absolutely. Yeah. Ben, also, which shoes do I think I should replace my Nova Blast 3s with? Was thinking Vomero Plus would be for daily training to pair with my SC Trainer V3. Yeah, Vomero Plus, good shout. Honestly, it's such a good shoe, people. It really is. It's just comfortable, stable, not over the top in terms of price. You can do loads in it. Absolutely. Absolutely. You don't need some form of plate or anything because you've got that in the SC. So 100% Vomero Plus. Any new shoes imminent that you could recommend for winter training here in the UK? Bit of road? Yes, Lee. I have filmed a video for my winter training shoe and I absolutely love it. I love this shoe. And it's not one that you would think is most people would have thought about. And it's due out on October the 29th. If you can wait that long. And the good news is it's now on sportshoes.com, so you'll get the club discount, Lee. It's brilliant. Honestly, winter training is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. It's great with, like with the wet leaves and all that sort of stuff. It's so good. Comfortable, fits well, and it's not the wrong price either. October the 29th. Okay. Here we go again. Had to be taking 2 weeks out after a recent half due to regular out of foot pain. Not much better with full race. I saw you change your insoles on your Adidas Pro 4. Would you recommend any particular? Inerta's the ones I use. Not paid, but advert or anything. But Inerta. They're the ones I use in my shoes. Seem to do the job. Look at this. I got the Pro 4s in pink for £153 with the discount. What a hero. Thanks, Chris. You're welcome. Got up half a size. Yeah, definitely go up in them. I say I'm still swear I'm between sizes on the bloody things. Well done on Chicago. Thank you. Dublin for me this weekend. Any last minute words of wisdom? Yeah, have a strategy. Know what you're doing before you get to that start line. So whatever it is, I don't know, you as a runner, whatever that strategy is, own it before you start. Obviously have a backup plan. 100% know what you're going to do when you go over that start mat and execute it to the best of your ability. Aero damn runs. I was stopped at the airport with creatine in my bag. The looks I got when trying to explain the white powder. Yeah, I wouldn't have put the white powder in my hand luggage. I'm not surprised you got stopped. I had a new box in sachets of creatine that I put into my checked in luggage for Chicago. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. Just saying congratulations. David, evening. Chris managed to PB Oxford half on the same day you smashed to Chicago. Thank you. Wore Vaporfly 4s, but got a cracking ball blister. Oh, yeah. You're not the first person to struggle with that. Yeah, there's so many good shoes out there in terms of race day. If you're looking for something a little bit more stable, Rocket X3, Puma Fast R3 is just phenomenally fast. What else do I like running? I love the Asics Ray. It's a good shoe. Really like running in that over the 10K distance, half marathon as well. But the Puma is for me head and shoulders above those other shoes at the moment in terms of I ran a PB in them in the 10K distance recently. I ran a fast half earlier on in the year as well in them as well. Really enjoyed the shoe. Fantastic. Matt was wearing a Chorus arm strap. Okay. So the data could have been off. Not the best chest strap, I would say. And like, I don't know if you've set your zones or anything recently. I would personally go out and do some form of like Cooper test or high effort, like, and see what then you get the data and how that corresponds to see if something's out with the tech. That's what I would do. Yeah, so give that, and then you have some data to work from. That's what I'd recommend. No, I've come up with the most, but didn't know anyone using them. There you go. Okay, FORDY, what size did you go up to in the Pro 4 with the Inerta insole? I go on my US size in Adidas shoes. So that's some of the problem I think I had where they changed the two shoes, the Pro 3, Pro 4. I went up, I go US 10.5. So that's what I base it on. So look at your US size. Okay. I could do a size between 9.5. Yeah, I'm the same as you, James. I think I could, if I say I had to wear a twin skin sock and that sorted it out as well. And I think that's the issue. I'm like a 9.75 UK. Oh, look at this. Is pretty cool. Greetings from Chicago. The Abbott 5K you guys ran before the marathon looked like a lot of fun. It was a hell of a lot of fun. Really good. Really good. Recommend it to anybody to go and do that. Andy, well done in Chicago. Thanks, mate. I did great south. Just over an hour in the Ultra Carbon 2. I've seen a couple of people wearing them. Like the responsiveness from them. Escalante 4 seem not too much cushioning. Which shoe would you recommend every day, like zero drop? I really like the Torin. It's an everyday shoe. I think it's a fantastic shoe, the Torin. Torin 8 we're on at the moment, aren't we? I really like the Torin. I think that's a good shout. Any recommendations for waterproof jackets? God, how much money you got to spend? The problem is with these things, they cost an absolute fortune. Personally, I just get wet because I don't like running in jackets. I only like running in a jacket if I'm cold. Other than that, I'll just get wet. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got stuff from I've got ASIC stuff in there, Brooks stuff in there. I've got, you know, jackets coming out of me rear end. The best one that I've got, but it's got no pockets, is the Brooks one. But again, you're talking 150 quid. Who's got 150 quid to spend on a jacket? Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just get wet. So for me, I'm the worst person. It's funny. I was I don't know whether I'm still going to get sent this stuff. I was asked to review some clothing and things like that. I said, I think I'm the worst person to review it. I just see no value in it. I just wear what I like to wear. I'm not sure how well that went down. Might still turn up with stuff, but yeah, I think waterproof jackets. I obviously I wear them when I'm coaching. I usually wear them a dry rub actually, but I'll usually wear a coat jacket if it's really, really cold, and I'll probably wear it for a short period of time. I don't know how much of that's just me being autistic with the clothing and things like that. I'm very sensitive to stuff like that. I don't like feeling wrapped up and claustrophobic. I genuinely rather get wet than wear a jacket. So I'm sorry for that. I'm probably the worst person to ask. Yeah, Adam's the same. He hates wearing a jacket. It's true. It's just, yeah, I think everyone's different, don't they? Right, teams. Anybody got anything else? Otherwise, because we've already done 36 minutes, I'm going to leave it there. Now, this is important. I'm not here next Monday. We've got a birthday in the house, so I'm not here next Monday, just to pre-warn you. And Friday's podcast is a New York City Marathon talk special, okay? So I'm not around for 2 weeks. So you've been warned, all right? But I want all of you, or maybe I'll do a register the following Monday, all right? I'm back. So next Monday, I'm not here, all right? Just be warned. I'm not around. And then this week's pod on Friday is a pre-record, okay? So, but come back. If you've got coaching, that lot, drop us an email, hello@fordyruns.com. Subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to go and blow my nose because it's streaming down my face. I hope you enjoyed the pod. I'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot, yeah.